My name is Professor Gomora. As you could tell, I'm a bit different from the rest of my species, but there's a reason for that. But we'll get to that eventually. Today, Professor Megadon won't be able to tell the tale right now, so I'll be taking his place until he comes back. So, without further ado, let's get to today's topic, shall we?
Now, today's subject will be on a rather famous and prolific species, one that has changed very little yet has a few other members to its roster, the Gomora species. There are others, but we'll be focusing on the common species for now. As you can see here, they are very combative, as with all Gomoras, and they will fight for their territory very ferociously, as seen here with the Gomes. Of course, it doesn't always end well, as you see here. Gomoras are fierce fighters, yes, but the way they fight is interesting, mainly using their tail in combat, and if it's most dire or the opponent is weak enough, then the Gomoras will gore it and feast on the remains. However, they are willing to tolerate other monster species as long as they do not do not intend to mess with them, as seen with the Poggos here. However, they will still feast on meat, as seen here with a fallen twintail, whether it's hunting or scavenging lesser or less capable monsters, so to speak, and they will also feed on vegetation when available. Their diet is more of a generalized thing, so that's a good thing. However, it's not just meat and plants that they feast on, but also certain types of minerals that they can find around volcanic areas. As seen here, they won't like any sort of obstacle in the way. Whether it's man-made or natural, they will swiftly break through. And, well, it's one well worth it. And when other debris is in the way, they will use their tails to clear the way. As for extra mineral consumption, like how certain animals go to salt licks to gain extra minerals in their diet. However, in the case for Gomora, it's volcanic mineral, sometimes fresh, sometimes not. Now, it's still required to keep your distance from the species, as well as groups of monsters they are with, for you never know, whether it's benevolent or malevolent. It's best to leave them be, otherwise you'll either get trampled on accidentally or intentionally.